Bradford Crown Court has heard this week how a young woman fell pregnant and went on to have a baby after she was raped by West Yorkshire police officer Ben Lister. The alleged rape happened in August 2016 when the woman was just 20, and she says Lister raped her after a night out drinking. Prosecutor Richard Woolfall told a jury at Bradford Crown Court that the defendant, who was off duty at the time, had taken advantage of her when she was drunk. The court was told that the woman and Lister had been out drinking with mutual friends before returning to their friend's house, where they bedded down on separate sofas in the living room. However, it is then alleged that Lister couldn't contain himself and dragged the woman off the sofa, raped and sexually assaulted her. You've got to have some bollocks to do that in your friend's house. What a disgusting piece of shit. Prosecutors say she did not have a full picture of what happened because of the amount of alcohol she had drunk. The next day she messaged Lister asking if they had had sex. He denied it, but said that they had been intimate. A month later she found out she was pregnant and in April 2017 gave birth to a baby girl. Now I know the bootlickers are going to say just because she had a baby doesn't mean it's his. Well, to you I say yes it does, because a DNA test subsequently showed that he was the baby's father. When he was arrested, Sergeant Lister told police he had lied to the woman about whether they had had sex because he was hoping to rebuild his relationship with his ex-girlfriend from whom he was separated. Lister maintains the sex was consensual and denied rape and sexual assault. However, and get ready for this folks, because if you are half as surprised as I am, I might set up a GoFundMe to send the judge out for a good fucking knees up. Sergeant Ben Lister will now be patrolling the protected wing in prison for 10 years as the piece of shit was found guilty at Bradford Crown Court, and finally we see a copper getting a proper sentence for a change. Judge Jonathan Rose, in sentencing, said, "What you did on that night was to rape a woman who was, in my view, vulnerable because of her physical condition. This woman was out with her friends. Your account is that you were not heavily drinking. You should have been more aware of your responsibilities. She returned to a house where she had stayed before and had the right to feel safe. She drifted between a state of unconsciousness where she was aware of but unable to stop what you were doing. You took advantage of knowing she could not physically fight you off. You penetrated her with your fingers. You penetrated her with your penis. You did not use protection. The consequences of such were devastating for the victim, because any act of rape is devastating to the victim, but devastating for her because you got her pregnant. The next day you contacted her via text message. She asked you whether you'd had sex together, and you told her the first of many lies. You said you hadn't. You thought you had got away with it, and you nearly did, but a few months later she realised she was pregnant, and she realised that she had been raped. You gave, not for a single moment, any remorse for what you did." Lister was jailed for 10 years for rape and 4 years for the assault by penetration, to be served concurrently, hence why just 10 years, and required to sign the sex offenders register for life. Outstanding work, Judge Jonathan Rose. May I be the first to thank you for actually giving a police constable a worthy sentence. Big thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.